Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Keep in mind that these are general, so not every single message is going to resonate for you to a T because it is for many people at once. Okay, sometimes the reading will branch off and get more specific, and that's where it may not resonate completely for you. It just means that that part of the reading is for someone else. Okay, so please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You'll know if this is for you or not. If you're not agreeing with it, if it doesn't sound like your situation or you, and if you're confused, it may not be for you. So don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check your other signs for additional messages. Now we're going to move along to a channeled message for you, Aquarius. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages. They absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you'll be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. And if you are dealing with someone else, you guys can both be in this energy and you can be mirroring each other. And sometimes little bits and parts are you and then it switches to the other person, so it can either be both of you in the energy or little bits you, little bits them. All right, so just keep that in mind. Let's get started. Aquarius, for you, I saw you swimming on the surface of the sea, ocean, I'm guessing. You were gliding over the surface. So the ocean and water usually represents emotions. You could be gliding over your emotions, maybe not diving deep into them, maybe not exploring those emotions, just kind of gliding over them, typical of an air sign. And it's like at one point I saw you got sucked into a vortex. Okay, and this vortex sucked you all the way to the bottom of the sea. And you hit the ground, you hit the bottom of the sea, and it was dry. And so it was giving me Little Mermaid vibes. You know, when she gets sucked into the vortex and Ursula is at the top, that's exactly what I saw. I saw this giant figure, which is a person, and they were giant. They were peering into this vortex while you hit the bottom of the ocean floor. And there was kind of a feeling of like, oh no, how am I going to get back up? I'm so deeply to the bottom of the ocean and I'm not in the water anymore. So how am I going to swim back up? I'm trapped. Okay, and this person who was like this giant was peering into the hole, the vortex, and laughing. So this person may have something to do with this, with you getting sucked under and falling. Again, with the ocean representing emotions, it could be some turbulent thing that happens that like sucks you deep into the sea, into your emotions. And you may feel at one point that you hit rock bottom, and maybe you feel trapped down there. You feel like, how am I ever going to recover? How am I ever going to get back up? I'm so deep into these emotions. I'm trapped down here. Or maybe it's like, even because you weren't really wet, you weren't really in the emotions, but you got sucked under. It was like you were trapped. And the only way out, Aquarius, is that I saw that you would have to go into the side of the vortex, which is the ocean, was all around you. You would have to go into the ocean and swim up. So it's like an avoidance of trying to feel the emotions, trying to explore them, trying to think about them maybe. Some avoidance, and someone is like orchestrating something, maybe manipulative. I don't know. It's like they made this happen or they did something, okay? And they're laughing, so they could have done this with all intent of doing it. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe they are trying to manipulate you. Something kind of evil about this person. Like they're laughing while they're doing this. And they can see that they're causing you distress and pain. And they seem to be happy about it, okay? So, but what I'm seeing is that this is almost a blessing in disguise for you, because this is forcing you to do what you need to do to get out of the situation, which is you're gonna have to feel those emotions, Aquarius. I'm sorry to say. I know we don't like that. I know that that's not something you want to do. It's uncomfortable for you, but this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to dip into the sea and then you can swim up. There was very mermaidy vibes about this. When I saw that the only way for you to get out was to go into the side of the vortex and enter the ocean, I kind of got like a mermaid image. So it's almost like you may be very nervous about doing this. You may be worried. It's not something that's in your element, but it could be your element if you made it, if you tried. You have the ability to turn into a mermaid, and the mermaid lives in the ocean. They breathe underwater. It's their element. So some of you may have a water sign placement. Okay, either Western astrology or Vedic astrology. You may have water in your chart, and you have the potential to be in your element when you're in your emotions and exploring the ocean, like diving deep into the depths, but you avoid it for whatever reason. Okay, some of you may not have water in your chart, but you have the ability to master this if you try. You can transform into a mermaid. And what I end up seeing is when you go into the side of the vortex, into the ocean, you can float back up to the surface. And I did see a picture of Ariel. You know, when she gets her legs and she's under the ocean, she has to swim up really quickly. And so she swims up, and it's like half her body basically propels out of the water. Her hair flips into the air and she's gasping for it's such a beautiful part of the movie. That's what I saw. So very interesting and very cool. Okay, so yeah, you have the potential to be a mermaid. This could be your element if you just did it. And you're going to be in a situation where you're forced to. You may think that this person's being cruel to you. You may think that this person's, you know, being evil, manipulative to make you fall like that. But what I'm seeing is it's all meant to be, and this is orchestrated by not just them but by the universe. It's like universe is using this person to force you to make this change, to do what you weren't doing. You were avoiding doing it. And I'm sorry to call you out like that. You know, some people may feel triggered, but this is what I'm getting. All right, so let's get started. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to pull 2 oracle deck cards for you. It says you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Some of you, the sign of Virgo is significant. Others of you, it's not. Others of you, there's just Virgo and energy here being present, whether it's within you or within someone you're dealing with. And this is I'll take it. It says a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Okay, I do see that in the spread. There is definitely a fiery climax here. I'm going to pull a card from the unicorn deck. Intuition, it says listen to the whispers of your heart and use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Okay, so some of you guys could be very intuitive right now. Trying to use your intuition to kind of feel what is going on, and others of you could be consulting a psychic, watching readings, watching tarot readings, or pulling tarot cards for yourself to kind of figure stuff out. Look at this beautiful card. This is actually like one of the most beautiful cards of the deck. So beautiful. All right, so what I'm seeing starting off the reading here and the short summary of the situation is we have transformation that's trying to come in. Okay, we also have something that recently ended. There was an ending in the recent past. Okay, there was a lot of conflict here, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing with someone, with the situation, and a lot of conflict with you. Now that you are done with the situation, you have ended something. Okay, something has changed. There's a lot of conflict within you. Okay, I see sadness, I see loss, I see someone who has regrets, whether it's you or someone else. But this fighting, this ending, this a lot of conflict with this person or with this situation. This is someone who definitely liked to fight a lot. Okay, some of you, this is multiple people that you've had arguments and fights with. Could be your friend group, your family, your job. Just take it how it resonates. Energy of fighting with something of the past that has now ended. Okay, and this ending is trying to bring in change for you. Remember, it's a blessing in disguise. But I do see something happening here that is causing you a lot of conflict as well, that puts you, it makes you fall back down into this hole that you maybe tried to get out of. You were avoiding these feelings, but now it's like something has happened. Someone has made something happen to make you fall. Okay, and I see a little period of time where you do spend some time grieving, upset, maybe crying, okay, feeling the loss of something, a lot of regret as well. Someone feels regret, whether it's you or someone else. And like I said in the channeled message, you have the potential to get out of this, Aquarius. Look at how free this baby looks. This baby is naked and they're free. They're carefree. They don't care. They're happy. They're joyous. And I see wish fulfillment on a personal level, getting something that you really wanted for yourself. Okay, so that's here. That's available to you. You have the potential to leave this energy and get into this energy where you're happy. Okay, you're free. You're getting something that you wished for. And I also see a situation that when you do that, when you get out of this energy and you move into the Sun and Nine of Cups energy, someone else is going to feel conflict. Someone else is going to feel sadness, loss, and regret because something has ended. You've changed. You've gone through a transformation. You've been reborn. And that's what I was seeing when Ariel broke that surface and she took that air, like that breath of air. She was reborn as a new person. Okay, so you are going through a rebirth right now. Something has to die. And it could be things that you're refusing to change, things you're refusing to look at. But this situation that's happening to you right now is helping you, push you in that direction to make you go there. And then you're going to get out of it. And then you're going to go into this energy. This is what you want. Okay, and this is trying to come in for you. Some of you may have seen something, okay, and this has put you in a lot of conflict and you feel immediately like sadness. Some of you feel loss. Some of you feel regret, okay, and it has to do with this energy of happiness. Somebody could be quite happy, parading around, maybe online. Look at me, I'm so happy. They could be very smug, okay, very arrogant, very boastful about this happiness that they're in, okay, and this is hurting you. That's for some of you that may have seen something that has upset them. Okay, this is causing you conflict inside. And you're being forced to look at these feelings and get through them. Because some of you just pushed it down and you tried to avoid it. All right? So I see a situation here, again, that is linked to an ending. It's linked to conflict. We have someone up at night. Okay, unable to sleep. This could be you if you have been spying on someone that maybe you had an ending with, okay? I feel like this person brought a lot of conflict into your life, so I don't feel that they're good for you. And yet you are watching them, Aquarius, aren't you? Some of you aren't, okay? Some of you, this is your ex. When you come into this happy energy, your ex is going to be watching you. But for some of you, I feel like you could be spying on an ex or someone, and what you're seeing is really upsetting to you. Okay, it's causing a lot of conflict within you to the point where you can't sleep at night. You are stressed. You could be having bad dreams. It's like you just have anxiety. You can't stop thinking about this. It's really bothering you, and it's linked to you watching someone be happy. Someone is, again, rubbing something in, boasting, parading around on social media that they're so happy, but they're doing it. Look at the face on this guy. He looks a little arrogant, a little full of himself. Okay? That's if it's them. I do feel like this person is intentionally doing this to you, and yeah. It's like whatever you've seen has really shocked you. You weren't expecting to see what you've seen. This person has player energy around them. It's like you're watching and you're shocked. This person has moved on so quickly. They are now dating around. They are sleeping around. They are seeing other people. And you could be in your emotions about that. I mean, there's no judgment here. If you were with this person, you may have been dating them for a while, and it's like to see them doing what they're doing is really upsetting to you. It really is. Okay, and I see that you are doing a lot of thinking with the Hermit card, thinking about, why am I so conflicted? Why am I unable to sleep? Why am I so stressed? And thinking about, oh, it's because I'm watching them. You know, you've come into some enlightenment about that and realizing why you're sad, why you're always feeling so down, so upset. It's because you're watching them. Okay, so you're kind of realizing, like, this is really hurting me. I shouldn't be watching this person. And I feel like you know this person is doing these things on purpose, because, I mean, I did feel like when this person was laughing, watching you fall down into that hole, you were kind of thinking, like, how is this person so cruel? Okay. And I do see that you're thinking about this. You're up at night, you can't sleep, you've seen something that shocked you because you were spying, creeping, watching, something caught you off guard, and it's like you're almost seeing how cold this person really is. Okay, this person seems to be very cruel. They're cold. They could be rubbing things in on purpose. They're doing it with this kind of energy, like, haha, look at me. Look at how happy I am. Okay, so they're definitely doing these things on purpose to try and make you fall, to try and make you sad, to try and make you cry over them, crying over losing them. Okay, and it's like immediately you're just shutting your emotions down, Aquarius, with the King of Swords here. You're pushing, shoving these emotions down. You're trying to glide, swim right over them. And that's not the way. So this is all happening so that you can get out of that. You need to change something, Aquarius, or cross watcher. Some of you, an Aquarius is doing this to you. Yeah, being shocked at how cold and calculated and cruel this person is, and how they don't care. They don't seem to care. They're playing people. They're playing you. They went off with someone else. Some of you are... You may have friend zoned this person, Aquarius, or this person did it to you. Okay, someone friend zoned someone here. And they did it because they didn't want to let go of this person, because there's emotions here. There's love here. Okay, so either you did this or they did this. And some of you may have wanted to still hook up with this person. You may have still wanted to have sex with them. You still kind of had feelings for them. You love them. You didn't want to let go of them, but you still wanted to hook up. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? Or this is what they did to you. But I see that someone is regretting doing that. Or at least someone wants to make someone regret doing that. So you may have friend zoned this person, or they you. Okay, and if they did this to you, I feel like they're being vengeful. They are maybe parading around town that they are in something new. Because in the outcome, we have someone parading around, being very public about, oh, look at me, I'm giving to other people. I have other people that I'm giving to. You know, and someone here feeling left out in the cold, left abandoned, ghosted, blocked. And that's the intention that this person wants to, that's what their intention with you. Someone here wants to make you suffer, hurt you, because maybe you friend zoned them. And some of you, maybe you weren't sleeping with this person still, but maybe you friend zoned them because you did still love them. You still cared about them. You didn't want to let go of them. And that is also something that needs to change. That's come up in another Aquarius reading before, that it's definitely something that some of you struggle with. You keep these people around because you don't want to let go of them. You have good memories with them. You care about them, but that's not good for you. We need to focus on quality and not quantity. Okay, so I know Aquarius like their friends. They like to have many friends, and they always struggle with trauma and people being fake because you guys like to have many people around. That's not for all of you. It depends what placements you have, but that's going to be something that you deal with if you do that, okay? So yeah, somebody here kept someone around, and especially if you are... well, I'm not going to put gender on it, but some of you, yeah, it's like this, you may have not been sleeping with this person, but this person decided to go off and play the field, see other people, sleep with other people, date other people. Okay, and they decided to be cold towards you. All right, and others of you, you may have done this. You may have friend zoned them because you still care about them, right? You didn't want to let go of them. And then you decided to go and live your life, date around. And I feel like this person is vengeful towards you because of that. They may be doing something right now to try and upset you. They may be acting like they're so happy. Okay, and again, it's like you may have tried to convince yourself that you can keep this person in your life as a friend and not feel anything. With the King of Swords here, you may have pushed down your feelings, but they're definitely coming up to the surface. I do see that across the King of Cups. Whoever is acting cold, like they don't care, like they don't have feelings, they actually are in their feelings. So this could be you. And oddly enough, what I do see is that if somebody here is trying to hurt you, they're trying to make you suffer and rub their happiness in your face, I do see that that's going to backfire on them. But it may not happen until you do this work that you need to do. There's something that is very important of this all happening. It needed to happen to do something for you. And once you do that and you get out of it, it's going to switch back on them. They are going to be conflicted and sad and regretful over you because now you're happy. Okay? They may regret friend zoning you. Maybe they friend zoned you because they didn't want to let go of you. Maybe they still used you for sex. Okay, and then they went off to someone else, because I do see someone here who is being a player, okay, not serious, and it's like they jumped into a commitment. And this is what shocked you. Someone is shocked that someone is in a commitment. Okay, they've been watching. They're watching someone be happy in a commitment, in a new relationship, and they're seeing how cold and cruel this person is, how they don't care, how they're just hopping around from person to person. Okay, and you may have tried to be friends with this person. Maybe that's what's hurting you. You don't want to let go of them, so maybe they're still on your Facebook or something like that. Maybe you just watch them because you still have feelings for them. And some of you are thinking about, you know, like, I'm so conflicted, but it's like, why am I conflicted? Why am I sad when this person is a player? They weren't serious. They weren't committed. And I knew this. Some of you are thinking about that. Like, I knew this person was like this. I always did know. Maybe you tried to lie to yourself about that. You tried to believe in the best of them. Okay, and but you kind of knew they had bad history. They had done things to you before. They had a reputation, right? So you kind of knew, and you're thinking about that. You're thinking about how you tried to be friends with them, okay, and you regret it. Maybe you regret keeping them in your life as a friend. You regret keeping them as an F buddy. Some of you kept this person as an F buddy because you love them, you didn't want to let go of them, okay? You thought maybe you could have some sunshine, some happiness with this person being still in your life as a friend, or they you. And there could have been some arrogance about this, like, oh, haha, I get to have my cake and eat it too, either from them. Some of you could have had that. It's not going to resonate for all of you. Some of you, it's them that had this attitude if they friend zoned you. If they friend zoned you to use you, maybe they didn't use you, but they just wanted you to watch them be happy and move on and play the field. It was intentional. They were doing this to teach you a lesson, to hurt you. And I do see that if they're doing that, they're going to regret it. I see someone who regrets friend zoning someone who regrets using them for sexual reasons, using them as an F buddy, being cold, detached to them, being cruel to them. They're going to regret that. They are. All right, so this whole situation is going to backfire on them, so don't worry about that. Just do the inner work that you need to do. You're going to come out on top, Aquarius. You can master this. Yeah, I do see, again, whoever is friend zone someone, they're going to regret it. They're going to regret friend zoning someone because they actually really did love this person, care for them. And some of you regret being friends with this person because you had feelings for them. you know, and they tortured you because they did things that you could see, you were watching. Yeah, this person did very intentional things, like maybe get into a relationship because they knew you were friends with them still. You didn't want to let go of them. Okay, and they knew you were watching. So it's like they're putting on a show for you to hurt you. I do see that. It's like friend zoning, shocked. Oh my God, I didn't expect this. Someone being smug, happy, rubbing something in their face or in someone's face. And it has to do with a relationship. Someone's using a relationship to hurt somebody here. Okay, you may have known that they were in a relationship. You may have known that they were going to do this, because I do see someone here acting like they're unfazed, pushing their emotions down, but they knew what was going on. Okay. Now, some of you could have a friend that makes you very happy. They could be trying to cheer you up. Okay, this is somebody who didn't want to let go of you because you make them happy. You could be this person's wish fulfillment, or they you. I see somebody here who is like quite happy with a friend and shocked at how happy this person really makes them. Okay, some of you could end up in a relationship. Like I said, this whole story is going to flip around. They have their time, their come up now, but you're going to do the work and you're going to heal, and then it's your turn. The wheel's going to turn in your favor, and then it's your turn to shine and be happy. And then they're going to be on their way down. They are going to be in your place, in your spot, where you are right now, Aquarius, how you're suffering, you're hurting, you're confused, you're conflicted. That's them in the future. So some of you may end up in a commitment here, okay? And this person may pick up on that. And it's like when they watch you, they're going to see this commitment. They're going to be shocked, okay? And it's like they're immediately going to regret that they friend zoned you, that they were a player, that they were cold and cruel towards you. They're going to regret all of that. The audacity, because they were in a relationship. It doesn't look like they were serious. They didn't want to let go of you. They haven't let go of you, okay? But they're smug right now, and it's like they're playing the field. They're not serious, and they're in a commitment right now. They could be dating someone, or they will, and it's not serious whatsoever. This person, they're just using them. And I do see that you see that. You're kind of like, wow, this person is playing people. In the outcome, I see the Six of Wands here. Somebody having a victory in the public eye, being well known, recognized, celebrated. Okay. Some of you could be coming into some money. Okay. You could be getting paid. I see success here when it comes to payouts. Okay. Money. I see some of you could have been in a state of financial poverty. That's for some of you. Okay. And you're going to get out of that. I see success here when it comes to financial issues, money, being paid. And I also see that somebody here is in the public eye, getting a lot of attention from people. Maybe dating around. Could be giving to multiple people. No judgment on that. You could just be dating, having fun, hanging out with people. And somebody here feels left out. Left out in the cold, blocked by you, in regret because of what they did. All right, so it's like this whole thing is flipping around. Right now, this could be them. Look at me. Look at everybody. I'm giving to all these people. I'm giving people attention. I'm giving my time, effort, and money to other people. I'm dating multiple people. Look at me. And you may feel like this. You may feel left out, forgotten. Okay, because some of you were placed in the friend zone by this person. Okay. And it's like they did this to you so that they could rub things in your face, so you could watch them. And then it's going to happen right back to them. Now they're feeling left out. They feel blocked. They could be going through money problems. Some of them, their karma could be financial loss. Okay, because I see loss here. I see financial loss. And I see someone else getting paid, being in the public eye, popular, well-known, okay, having a victory in the public eye when it comes to money, and someone else is struggling financially. And others of you are getting a lot of attention from someone or people, okay, and someone here is on the outside looking in. All right, so let's take a look at this other person. The X. Let's take a look at the other person. Okay. So this person right now is, like I said, they're in the public eye. They could be rubbing something in. Look at me, look at me. And I do see that it's going to flip around on them and they're going to feel this way about you. They're going to feel like you are getting a lot of attention. You are winning in the public eye. They're going to want a second chance with you, especially when they see you doing so well. Okay? Yeah, so when they see you doing well, Aquarius, when they see you in the public eye winning, they're going to want a second chance, which is just so typical. And they're going to view you as someone who's very protective of their energy, okay? You have this protective bubble around you, and people may be poking and prodding at you, or they may be trying to do this to you. You know, they were trying to do this to you, trying to make you hurt, suffer, stress over them, and it worked for a while, okay? Until you did the work. Some of you do the work, and then you become very protective of your peace. Look at how peaceful she is in that bubble. So they're going to see that you are unattainable, unreachable. You're not letting them in anymore. Okay? Yeah, you're not giving them anything. This is someone who holds back. See that she's clutching her purse. She's not going to share. She's not going to open up. She's not going to give. Okay, and that's what you're doing. You have a very closed off energy to them. Rightfully so. I don't feel like this person deserves your energy or your time. Okay, so you're not going to be telling them anything, giving them anything of you, your energy, nothing. They get nothing. And that's what I see here, someone who's starved. They are impoverished. They're poor. They're left out in the cold. Okay, so this person is going to get nothing while you give to other people or what other people give to you. Okay, you get a lot of attention, and you will get a lot of attention. Something that you're doing, or from a person that you're with, or from multiple people. You may just be single and loving it, doing your own thing, hanging out with people. Okay, they're gonna feel very stuck. Stuck, trying to look at things differently. Okay, because they want to come back with you. And they do see that you're celebrating. Another card of celebration. Okay, so there's something happening for you that is cause of celebration. You could be getting paid. You could accomplish something. Okay, you could get paid for your work. You may land some big contract or something like that. There's something that's happening here. Okay, there's some happiness on the way, some wish fulfillment on a personal level. What is it that you've always wanted, Aquarius? Something that you've really wanted for yourself. You're getting it, and you're celebrating, and you're happy, and people are noticing you. Everybody loves you. That's what I'm seeing. Everybody loves you. Actions and intentions. Well, in their actions, to sit around and sulk, heal, isolate themselves, okay? Because they've wrecked things with you, you don't want them, they hurt you, you've moved on. Now they have to lay in the bed that they've made. And with their intentions, they were hoping to get back on the same page as you. Ew. Why would you? Especially if they friend-zoned you to like rub things in your face. Maybe they used you as an F-buddy and then went into a relationship to try and hurt you. That's messed up. And it's like the whole time they actually have love for you deep down. They do. They act cold. They act like they don't care about you. They act like they don't give a fuck. Like they're, oh, I'm a player. I'm in a relationship. But they've always had feelings for you. Deep feelings for you. So that's pretty funny. They thought, or they're thinking that they can get on the same page as you. They hope to. They see you as a soulmate, okay? And they want this back. But you're not going to give them anything, okay? So let's take a look at the X deck. This is my new deck. This is the X deck that I usually use. I've made it into a actual tarot deck. I'm still tweaking it, and I'm still trying to get a box. made. Okay, so when that's done, it's finished, I'll announce on my channel and it'll be available on my Etsy shop. Let's get some messages from the ex. And this is just a prototype, so what I think I'm gonna do is actually make it a lot prettier. Okay, I'm gonna improve it. I feel you slipping away and I don't know what to do. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a given, considering what they did. Okay. Looks like they were using you, keeping you because they were selfish and doing things intentionally to hurt you. Okay. And now they feel like, oh no, like now you're gone. You're closed off. You're not the same towards them anymore. Well, duh. Why would you? Do they not know who Aquarius is? Of course you're going to close down, cut off your emotions, and be cold to them. Of course. This person doesn't know who they're messing with or what. You guys are some of the best at doing that. It says there is nobody else out there like you. Yeah, so this person may date around, they may play the field, but it's like nobody else out there is anything close to you, Aquarius. Nobody has your personality, okay? The way that you loved them, the way that you made them feel. There's nobody else out there like you. And that's a tough lesson to learn. They're never going to find anyone like you. You're unique. Especially Aquarius, is they're very unique. They're very different. Okay. So it's like they date around and then they realize, oh, I can't replace them. I can't find anyone that holds a candle to them. And now they don't want me. It says, I will be with anyone just to avoid being alone. Jumps into relationships, settles with anything, avoids healing, avoids emotions. Yeah, so it does look like that. Like this person is just jumping right into a relationship. Okay, meanwhile, they wanted you to sit and watch them and hurt and be in pain and cry over them. And they thought that you're going to want them after that? That is just bizarre. This person has work to do on themselves for sure. It says, I know I'm losing my grip on you and I'm really worried. Yeah. It's the same thing as I'm feeling you slipping away. So this person used to have a grip on you. So maybe they did have you in their life as an F-buddy or a friend, okay? Some of you it was an F-buddy, others of you it was just a friend, okay? It depends. Some of you maybe you didn't allow yourself to be put there. Maybe you didn't sleep with them, but you stayed in the friendship because you did love them and you wanted to hang on to them. Okay, but then it's like they punished you by, you know, doing things to hurt you. And, you know, I have to tweak these cards up because this is just my prototype and there was some mistakes on them. There was some spelling mistakes, but it's just for personal use. So it's okay. It's split up into 2 decks. So one deck has 78 cards and the other has 100 and they're completely different. So you guys can buy both. You can stack them together to have a really big deck, especially if you're a reader. Comes in handy, and others of you just may want one or the other. Okay, so there's 2 options when it comes to that. All right, it says you make me feel safe. It says relaxed, calm, understanding, accepting, and friendship. Yeah, so you were friends with this person. Okay, I feel like you loved them, right? You wanted to hang on to them. Okay, they made you happy. And what ended up happening is this person hurt you. This friendship was very painful for you because you had to watch. Okay, and that's gonna happen to them. They're gonna watch you and they're gonna regret doing what they did. They're gonna regret using you, friend zoning you, and being cold and detached with you. Okay, rubbing a relationship in your face. They're gonna regret all of that. It says, I don't want you to get away. Yeah, so they're going to try and come back. They're going to try and have a second chance with you, but I don't feel like it's going to be successful. It says anything to make you feel like I'm moving on. Are you sad? Exactly. This is exactly what they were trying to do. Okay, this person wanted to hurt you and make it seem like, oh, look at me. I'm moving on. I'm so happy in my relationship. Are you sad, Aquarius? Are you sad? Are you crying over me? Are you stressed? Do you regret whatever, blah, blah, blah? Some of you have nothing to regret. Others of you, they may have wanted to punish you for something. A little extra, if you ask me. You know, I don't know. There's just like, this person's sick. They're cruel. They really are cruel. They wanted to hurt you for what? I feel like you were a very loving friend to them. Because the King of Cups is here. You were a very loving friend and you did make them feel safe. So you were somebody that they could be themselves with. They could open up to you. You were understanding to them. You were non-judgmental to them. You accepted them. You loved them unconditional. Oh my God. And this person just wanted to hurt you. Well, you know, I don't feel bad for them. They kind of deserve what they're getting if that's what they did to you. Okay, so now let's take a look at your personal energy here, independent energy. Okay, Queen of Swords energy here starting off. So you are detached from this person, detached from your emotions as usual. This is also just you and your power, but we also have King of Cups here. So some of you could have a King of Cups person in your life. They could be a friend to you, okay? Someone here really likes you. They really care about you. They want to make you happy. They want to cheer you up. And they end up making you really happy in the end, okay? And some of you, again, you may be acting cold, detached, like you don't have feelings, cool as a cucumber, very logical. But beneath the surface, it's like you do have love in your heart. You do have emotions. You could be in your feelings, in your emotions, but you act like you're not. Just remember to do that work and feel those emotions. You can totally feel them, explore them, and I don't care. You can act how you want on the outside. But as long as you do that work, it's really going to propel you and flip things around, okay? Because this is all very karmic. So it was karmic for you to go through this to learn. What they're doing is karmic because it's forcing you to do the work. And then when you do the work, you paid your contract off and now it's their turn, okay? Yeah, happiness. You are going into your happiness, Aquarius. You will. But you're going to have to do that work, that internal healing, the emotions, accepting things, feeling things. Okay, and some of you may be with a King of Cups in the end who makes you very happy. Getting a lot of intuitive guiding here. Your guides are communicating with you. You're getting downloads. You knew this was going to happen. You knew. Some of you knew that you had someone coming in. Okay, you may know that somebody secretly loves you. You may have a friend that loves you. And you may be too busy sad, crying over someone else, healing over someone else to even notice. But you may have a friend here who makes you happy, who wants to cheer you up. They see you crying, they see you unhappy, and they love you. Okay? And they may want to come and hang out with you, move things forward, have fun with you, but you may be acting like this. And it's because you just went through some pain. I mean, that's understandable. Okay, some of you may get into a relationship with this person and you may not open up about it. Okay, and that may be why someone who's stalking, watching, creeping is, you know, surprised. They may be very surprised because they may message you as a friend trying to get back with you. They see you doing well. They see you in the public eye, and you may not tell them about this new person, but they may sense it. They may be picking up on it. Okay, and it's like when they stalk and they see it one day, their world flips upside down. Now they're in your spot. They're in your shoes. Yeah, happy in your home, happy with your family. You could be living with this new person in the future. You could move in together. You could get a house together. Okay, some of you will have a family with this person, or you do have a family with this person. It depends on where you are in the timeline. Okay. But yeah, I just see a lot of peace, happiness in the home. Your family's happy. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks stable. Very stable connection with this King of Cups, if you are meeting one. Okay, because others of you, this is just you by yourself doing the work, happy with your family. Okay, but I do see you having fun, enjoying yourself in the public eye. You could be getting money. You're just doing really well, and somebody is going to regret what they did. Now let's get some blessings for my aquas. Blessings from the blessing deck. Generosity, grace of God. It says friends, strangers, unexpected, gifts, donors, helpers, and prayers. So you have energy of generosity coming in from the universe. So some of you may receive some kind of gift of cash. You may win money. You may get paid. You're receiving some generosity here, okay, in some form. And you're celebrating. This is a huge victory to you, okay? Yeah, transformation. It says new you, new look, new lifestyle. It says confidence, joy, happiness, love. It says recovery. It says gender. It says therapy, healing. It says finances and health. Okay, so this is a transformation that you or someone you love is going through. I think it's you. Okay, so you're healing, you are recovering. Okay, you could be going through a transformation with looks wise. You could be going through a glow up. Okay, there's like something about new you, new look, new lifestyle. Very happy, very confident. Okay, and you are winning in the public eye. I do see that. And a lot of you, you will get this generosity, this money, this blessings, this happiness when you do the work. Like I said, it's right beside transformation. Little bits of money come in just in time with small amounts. Okay, little amounts, many small amounts of money helping you out. Perfect timing. So you may be getting lots of little donations. You may be getting really busy at work and you're like making sales or selling your services. And these little bits of money come around just at the right time. Okay, but you also have money of generosity. You could be getting, you know, a decent amount of money here. You could just be getting lots of little amounts at once. Okay, maybe you're getting really busy at work. You got signed, you have some contract and you're really busy. Okay, so that's everything. I really hope that this resonated for you. If it didn't, you can always check your other signs. If you like my work and you want to help support the growth of my channel, there's a link in the description box below to donate to my PayPal. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I post. Thank you.